I feel that familiar sense of purpose wash over me. This room is a far cry from the sort of war rooms we have been in the past. The numerous sterile rooms with their white walls and uniformity. But this is our war room. It is the place where we hold sermon, otherwise known as the meetings where we decide whose ass needs kicking or what we are doing as a club next. Now my men are waiting for information on one of the biggest problems we have looked into since we hit the Miami area. We sit around a large, rectangular, sturdy wooden table with 4 chairs down each side and 2 chairs on each end. I sit at one end, while Cole, as the VP, sits to my side. If Cole is considered my right hand, then Hammer, as my sergeant of arms, is my left. Big Jim, the large red-headed bastard who joined my Army Special Forces team when we were in the desert, sits at the opposite end of the table as my road captain. The rest of the men fill the chairs in between. All of my men are ex-military, all of them Green Berets that have served with me, Cole, or Hammer at some time. No one who saw us now would be able to discern that. Some of these boys have taken to the role of becoming a mean-ass biker like a duck takes to water. Of course, we have been living this life for years. We have not only come to accept it, but we enjoy it. We are more than former military men now. We are the Regulators MC, a group of men not to be fucked with. A band of brothers who have walked through blood, bullets, and war to come home and dish out our own kind of blood, bullets, and war. Only this time, we don't have some pansy-ass commanding officer giving us orders. The boys have me, and as I stare at them sitting around the table, I know the respect they give me has been earned doing shit overseas that is far worse than what we do now. We might put blood on our hands in different ways these days, but the perks that offset the life we live make it worth it. Freedom to run our shit the way we want to run it. Pussy, booze, and no tight-ass dickwads issuing orders to us. Life is good. Until this shit landed on our doorstep. We watch as women keep disappearing randomly and regularly for over a year now. At first, the missing women didn't stay on our radar because the victims were randomly spaced out. There was nothing to indicate that it was the same person behind all of the kidnappings. Then I came across some classified information via Screech that had the hair on the back of my neck standing on end. Another Army brother of mine and Hammer's, Lucas Young, was working a case with his nifty little Black Ops crew, the X-Ops team. They moonlighted as a private security force, but I had intel that indicated they were a hell of a lot more than that. As in, the men the government sent in to solve their worst problems, without the public ever finding out. Not that I could tell Lucas I knew about his gig. No one other than the head of Homeland Security and the President are supposed to know about them. When Screech told me they were looking for the person or persons behind the kidnapping of one Laura Moore, a petite yet curvy red-headed stripper who had gone missing from our area almost a year ago, I knew the problem was a lot worse than we originally thought. When I got a call from Lucas asking some questions that raised my suspicions of their activities, I decided to take a chance. I slipped him the information about the missing women to lure his team down here. It might seem shitty to lure an old friend into a dangerous situation, but I knew Lucas could take care of himself. A team like theirs wouldn't be filled with pansy asswipes who couldn't complete a mission, so I had no qualms using them to my ends. Having their team come down wasn't because I needed them to solve our problem. No, it had more to do with the feeling I had that if the X-Ops team came down here, it might help our own investigation. With what they were working on, I felt it was a mutually beneficial exchange of resources. I offered them an undercover guise as men in my crew.